Good morning. Can you guys hear me? We're live. We're on Facebook.
Hey, everybody.
Karen Revere.
Yeah. Hi there. Shut your mouth, Fred.
Yes. We're here. We're live. I can tell. I can see us.
I know. And
we got 234 people watching too, so let's make it count.
And I wasn't being rude when I said shut your mouth. That is actually the name of a company that's got this new mask out. It's called Shut Your Mouth Mask. It's got a zipper on it because of all the coronavirus stuff, and so many places now requiring people to wear masks, even in public. So there you go. There
yeah,
it
I'm
is.
not sure about this mask with the zipper on it.
You had some concern about that this morning, right?
Just worried about zipping my lips as I shut that thing. I'll just pull the mask down when I when I eat or drink. But I wear my mask in public. Do you guys wear your mask pretty much anytime you're out in a public environment?
Absolutely. And they were laughing at me because I came out because at my desk, because the mask messes up our makeup, I wear my shield, my face shield.
Where'd you find that, KG?
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday too, because I wear my mask, and you're right. The mask messes up your makeup, and you end up with these sort of lines on your face.
It does.
Yeah.
This helps tremendously.
Where'd you find that thing?
My secret place. I will let you all know out of Facebook.
Okay.
Because they'll all be gone.
Share.
No, real easy.
Definitely share.
Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon.
Okay.
Like everything else you purchase, they're available on Amazon. So.
Well, I like it. I like it. And yes, I do wear mine. We are really, at my house, seriously limiting where we go. We're sort of back to where we started at the very beginning, Fred, when this whole thing first started. And, we had the stay-at-home orders and all of that. And my husband really locked it down at home and said, look, only one of us is going to the grocery store. One of us is going to go get fuel, that kind of stuff. And
wow.
No, seriously. And first there was a little bit of, you got to be kidding me. But I understood he's trying to take care of us, his family, his girls at home. And so we're kind of back to that again a little bit.
Well, we're living our lives in my house.
Okay.
Everybody's doing everything because, I've got kids, one in college,
Right.
one out of college, works a job, and a husband who's out and about. He's got a job as well, works from his office. So we are all going out and doing things, just being very careful in what we do, very determined. And we talk about masks, and I'm in Costco at least once a week, it appears.
Do you find people wearing masks there?
It's mandatory. You can't walk in the door without a mask.
Okay.
So what I think may have happened in the video that we had is that someone got in, because it looked like he had something on the back of his neck. A guy got into Costco. Once he got in there and shopped around, I think he took the mask off, because you have to go in the door. You have to have your mask on when you go in.
Let's show that video if we have it with the sound, because it's really graphic if we have that. Yes? No?
You're coming close to me. You're coming close to me. Back off! Threaten me again! Back the up, put your phone down.
Yeah, Karen, that's what you're talking about. That fellow was in the Costco without a mask, and apparently a lady nearby asked him to put one on, and that was his response, right?
Yet we have some people who are saying that we should treat people who aren't wearing masks as if they're drunk drivers, so kind of confront them on that. But that makes me very leery of confronting anyone who's not wearing a mask, because, well, you just never know how someone is going to react these days. Everyone seems to be so tense. That's
your responsibility, to police them.
I might give them a dirty look.
Yeah, exactly. Just like on a plane.
Not my responsibility, right? Yeah, somebody from Costco should be not letting that person in, or they should have an employee or manager who's asking that person to leave if that is the rule, that you have to be wearing a mask. Have you guys noticed that a lot of these videos seem to be coming out of Florida?
Yeah.
Just Florida doing Florida.
Right.
And
Florida, where the numbers are going through the roof. We've seen our own spike here in Georgia, and a lot of stores are requiring you to wear a mask. A lot of them are not, and I have to admit that I have gone to the grocery store a couple of times in the last several weeks because I had to, and some people were wearing masks, some were not. And some people do give you kind of a funny look. They're like, ain't no one gonna tell me what to do. Why are you wearing a mask? And I thought, God, it just makes you feel strange, but I'm like, look, I'm trying to protect you. What if I've got the virus? I'm protecting you. You're protecting me. We're protecting each other. This isn't just about one person.
Yeah, I went
think
to get
it's
tested
selfishness
yesterday,
factor.
and I was talking to the doctor about that, and he said the protection that you get, say I have it, and I have on a mask, and you don't have on a mask.
Right.
There's actually he said 60% chance of you still getting it because you don't have on a mask. But if it's the other way around, the chances go up to like 90%. So it really makes sense for you to wear a mask, and it makes sense for people to be tested. I'm telling everybody,
Yeah.
now that they are being offered all over, if you can find a spot to be tested, be tested. It's important.
I actually got tested last week, not only for COVID. Actually, I've been tested twice in the past week and a half or so for coronavirus, as well as the antibody test. So I'm waiting for the results of the second test now. So I'll let you know.
My antibody
Let you
test
know.
showed
Yeah,
that I had been exposed to someone who had it. So chances are probably,
Okay.
he said, that maybe if I do get it again, because it is a possibility still, it won't be a severe case. So somebody I've been around actually had it, and I probably had it early on, is what it appears. But I didn't have a tough case of it.
Right. I think the thing is for so many.
I haven't been tested.
Oh, go ahead, Fred. I'm
I
sorry.
haven't been tested yet. I'm out here in DeKalb County, where there has been a spike in the cases in DeKalb County, but I'm in Pine Lake, so we're kind of on our own little island here, so to speak. I haven't really left the vicinity in the last several days. So, but maybe at some point I will get tested. Certainly, if I was going to be traveling, which I'm not planning on anytime soon, I
Right.
would probably get tested before traveling.
But
Are you
did
concerned
travel.
about school starting? Are you concerned about your daughter, headed to school in the fall?
I think that decision is coming from DeKalb County in the next week. I think on the 13th of July, they're going to make that decision
Right.
about possibly delaying the start of school. So we'll see. I want to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. The cases are spiking. If the deaths spike similarly, then we're in real trouble. If they don't, then it might be an instance where there's just been a lot more testing that is leading
Right.
to a lot more cases. But it's going to be real tough to not have school. I don't know. It's
It
such
will
Oh,
a hard
be,
issue to deal with.
Gwinnett County, which is the state's largest school district, pushing back the date to August 12th, and then also requiring masks. So we'll see what happens.
Question, quickly, can I squeeze in here? You did travel recently, Fred. Were you nervous at all?
A little bit, as those planes started to fill up. I went through Baltimore both times, BWI, and it was crowded. It was actually crowded in the airport, and that's when you really start to think, okay, this is maybe a little over the top.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you back here, 4:30 to 7 a.m.